Okay, everyone, it's Bob again, and I am back this time to talk about Elvira in Horrorland #1. As you can plainly see, I am an Elvira fan. I've always been an Elvira fan. I have almost all of the Elvira in the House of Mystery that DC did back in the 80s. I also have the 90s collection of Elvira comics. I can go through those another time. This is more recent. I believe it's from 2022. And this is Elvira in Horrorland #1. So again, I'm always a little, uh, cautious when it comes to doing a new comic, something that came out around, more in the present time, because I usually feel like I don't get anything. I don't get a story. I don't get characterization. Um, I don't get explanations for anything. I'm usually just lost. And honestly, after that, I just feel like I don't want to continue on to try to find out everything. This one is a little different. I have to say, this was completely enjoyable. I loved everything about this comic. And it actually starts off, and Elvira says here, "Hey kids, you read the inside front cover and get all caught up." And right here, it actually tells you everything that took place beforehand. So while this is a #1, it apparently is a continuation from another story. Um, but basically, from what I understand here, I'll just read what happened. Elvira and the ghost of Vincent Price saved a Scream Queen actress who'd been imprisoned in the pocket dimension created by All Films. Didn't you know about these? By her creepy director. They trapped the director in the hell of his own making, and Vincent sent the actress back to reality as he returned to the afterlife. But something went wrong, and Elvira ended up still in a different dark corner of the movie dimension. Okay, so basically that's it. She's in a movie dimension, and as you can plainly see from this, it would be Psycho, because that would be the Bates Motel behind her. And apparently, in order to get out of this dimension, she will need a magical television remote. Okay, so of course, Elvira is just making her own jokes and everything. She goes up to the hotel in order to find a to find this remote, because she has a feeling that the remote is going to be wherever the bad guy is. And then Norman, who is actually Norbert in this, comes out, but he's realizing that things are happening at the wrong time. She's saying his lines before he can. Rain hasn't started yet when it's supposed to be raining. And all of this is kind of driving him a little crazy. He's saying, stop it, that's my line, you're taking my lines. And of course, this is Elvira. Elvira always enjoys, being annoying and things like that, or annoying certain people. Um, okay, little preview here of a comic, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Um, Norbert says, he has to go. He hears his mother calling him, so he's running to go get his mother. And Elvira's like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure the mother's corpse will have this remote that I'm looking for. So she goes to sneak up into the house. And as she sneaks in, she realizes that the other woman, the original woman, has showed up now at the Bates Motel. In this book, it's called the Block Motel. Okay, and she's starting to feel a little guilty, so she decided to run back to try to save this woman. Okay, she busts in on the woman and tries to explain everything that's going on, which is hard to do considering that she's trying to explain that she's in this person's movie, but this person is the actual character and not the actress. And then here we are where the shower scene takes place, and Norman, dressed as his mother, comes in with a knife. Only we find out that it's actually Elvira that, it's Elvira that, sorry, I'm trying to get the lighting right on this. This is a really reflective paper. But it was Elvira that was there, and then we have the other woman come out and knock him out with a chair. So Elvira and her go into the house to find the mother. They also tied up Norbert and left him there. But then we get another Norbert, And it's weird because this guy is in color, whereas the rest of everything was in black and white. Um, so they go and they find the mother, and immediately they're attacked by this person. So they find out that this is actually Vince Vaughn from the Psycho remake, and that's why he's in color. And then because they're interacting with him, apparently they also become in color. But they end up knocking him out, and Elvira finds the remote, and then of course meets Alfred Hitchcock and has a small talk with him. Hits the button on the remote, hoping to go home, and ends up in The Shining. So actually, issue number 2 of this was pretty good. This was a completely fun book. I love this. I ended up getting the rest of the series. As you can see here, the cover for issue number 2 is where she is in the Overlook Hotel, and she'll have to be looking for the remote in there. Apparently, the remote disappears every time she uses it, ends up in a different movie. And you can see the amount of alternative covers here that came with these books. I don't buy into that. Whichever one was sitting there is the one I grabbed. Mostly whichever actually had a photo of Elvira, since I appreciate that the most. All right, well, this was an easy, quick read, but to be honest, there was actually a lot of substance in here. The jokes were pretty funny. They actually landed. I liked the artwork. I liked the story idea. This is a good book, and I fully recommend it. All right, guys, so again, my name is Bob. I am the creator of Ghost Girl. I'm currently working on that comic, and when completed, I will be doing a Kickstarter in order to publish it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my name out there and build up an audience that might be interested in my book when it is completed. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Until next time.